Hello and welcome back. J2.0 here, back with Kaiserreich on Hearts of Iron 4 with Ottoman Empire. So let's get down to business. Let's do this. So we're just going to fast forward a bit, I guess. No template. Oh, Malklees declared war on Mongolia. Interesting. So we are lacking a monumental amount of supplies. The TUC. Okay. I should have read that really, but you know, never mind. Oh, slow down. The sale of Crete. The Germans have come offering the sale of Crete. While it would be obviously cost us a sizable amount of money, having the island once more would greatly strengthen our position in the Mediterranean. What shall our reply be? Okay. Enable non-aggression pact with Germany. Yeah, let's do it. Now, although we do lose political power, obviously, Crete would be a very good island to have. So why the heck not? Our ideology has grown due to the popular policies. One of our loyal ministers has managed to strengthen our ideology. With some additional influence, we could use this to increase our popularity. Yes. I mean, again, we're losing a lot of political power, but I think it's worth it. I do definitely think it's worth it. Let's lower it. Nice. Very good. Okay, so even if our hands are bound by the troubles at home, we still have a few cards to play in the international arena. Excellent. Right, so we need to it's this, isn't it? The OPDA. When the Ottoman treasury ran dry in 1881, we weren't allowed to default on our debts. Instead, the European great powers decided they would collect taxes on our behalf to extract their payments. This has gone on too long. So, modify OPDA by consumer. Okay, so I think this is the right one to do. I mean, I believe it would be. Is it mutual? No, I think I can pick them all, can't I? So yeah, we'll do that one for now. So that would, just got to check. Okay, so lower there, you know, happens with us, but hold on. Okay, so the Cretan state. With the transaction finalised with the Germans, the status of the Cretan state has come to the forefront of our agenda. As the Cretan state was originally created because of our weak grasp on the island, the majority of the ministers are pushing to just shuffling the government in Crete. However, a few hawkish men are calling for direct annexation. What shall we do? So we can create, obviously, Crete, or we can end its autonomy. Yes. It will be ours. Amanders. Okay, very good. Let's carry on. Well, I can't complain about that. I mean, that's got a bit of land for free. Cool. Thank you very much. Amanders. Hit it. God, I love it when you... We don't have I mean, actually, I was about to say we don't have a bad fleet, but we only have 14 boats and 4 submarines. Ah, excellent. Let's sort out this. Send it there. And send you guys here. But yeah, we definitely need to sort out these, the stability and whatever to get factories. Wow. Oh, good lord. Okay. Fantastic. I think we'll get the synthetic oil refinery, to be honest. That's kind of a good one, I believe. Build up our industries for now. We need to modernise bring Turkey into the Ottoman Empire into the 21st century. So look at skills. What have we got here? Number of ships in first contact. Spotting chance. I think we'll just go for Admiral Hussein Rauf Pasha. I'm not sure if that's how you say it, but that's how I'm saying it now. We'll send the submarines down here to Crete. I believe we have a wolf. Yep, sea wolf. Excellent. Let's do it. Now we have these guys. I think, yeah, we built them. Excellent. So we will give them. Who controls these? I think we need to change this colour, don't we? Okay, what's this? The Arab Congress. Planned by Arab nationalists in Egypt, the Arab Congress is an event in Cairo where delegates from all Arab nations convene to discuss the situation and preservation of the Arab culture and identity. Unfortunately, this awakened unwanted nationalism in our Arabic-speaking provinces. Can't we all just get along? That's frustrating, to say the least. Right, so they're there. The pink guys are here. On the shoulder. So we will send you here for now. Give you on the shoulder. And you guys. Oh, what have we got? The Arab Congress. The Arab revolt in the Weltkrieg was a failure, mostly due to the defeat of the Entente and the millions of Arabs living in the Levant and Iraq stayed under Ottoman rule. Despite this, though, Arab nationalism has been on the rise for many years, and it has finally culminated in the beginning of the Arab Congress in Cairo. Representatives from numerous Arabic nations were greeted with a spectacular performance by Egyptian dancers and an artillery salute, and the negotiations began. Experts predict that Egypt and Hashemite Arabia will lead the Congress, a Congress where bitterness towards the Ottomans and sometimes even discussions of united Arab axes against the Turks can flow freely. I wonder where I've seen this before. Okay, so that is a little troubling. Yes, we'll send them down there. We have a lot of Egyptians on our borders. We have the Hashemites on our borders. So I think we're safe down here. So I'm going to send on the shoulder. Send you down there. Extra 3 units shouldn't be too bad. On the shoulder. We have a very weak national unity as well. Yeah. Hey, caramba. If they do attack us, though, they will die. Come on, can we train them up? Or do we have enough? Not yet. We have a deficit of them. Okay. Yeah, so we'll make obviously the last mountain troop, and then we will, train up some troops, get our borders secure. For now, we'll just stick with here and that defense. Maybe we'll stick on the shoulder. Stick you there. We'll go down to Mecca. Hanamdas. And stick you there. Hopefully they'll be able to have supply. Fingers crossed. Well, these guys are alright so far. Oh no, they're suffering attrition. I think I'm gonna pull them back. Wait, hold on, actually. Are they suffering attrition? No, they're good, but they are. But they're moving there. Oh, hello, what's this? The death of Pius the 10th? Yeah, I believe that's an X is the 10th. So the 11th. All of the Italian Federation mourns the death of His Holiness Pope Pius the 11th, who passed away in his sleep after having been in declining health for the last several years. The Holy Father will soon be interred with the rest of his predecessors in the tomb of the popes. Until the next pope can be chosen, the Italian Federation will be ruled by the College of Cardinals in Rome. The succession of His Holiness is made all the more important due to the Catholic Church's rule in the governing the nation, as well as its vehement opposition to syndicalism, a force which has divided Italy and created the Southern Breakaway Republic. How terrible. I tell you, that would be quite strange, wouldn't it? It'd be very a solemn event, you know, going into the tombs of the popes. That would be very... Okay, 40% attrition, wow. If it goes there, let's see. Okay, so they're good, they've got enough supply. I could just go to supply here, but after all these games I've played, I still don't really know how it works. Excellent. Okay, so we'll just press... Poland elects a new king. For almost 2 decades, the Polish throne has remained empty. After the end of the Weltkrieg, a regency council was convened to elect the new Polish king. However, constant interference and ineptitude has prevented the council from selecting a king for all these years. But now, after many weeks of intense debate inside the chambers of the Polish Regency Council, the decision was finally made to elect a new monarch to the long vacant Polish throne. The coronation of JKW Karol Oberracht von Habsburg was held in the palace at Warsaw early in the morning and has been followed by parades and a celebration throughout the nation. It remains to be seen whether the new king can navigate the small Polish nation through the coming storms. The regency is finally over. They've elected the new pope. If you've seen Eurotrip, you'll know exactly what I'm on about. Oh yeah, let's do this. Okay, so... The Turkish diplomat. Retake your man. So we get a nice positive... The Ottoman Sultanate is the rightful caliph of all Muslims. By actively pursuing bilateral relations with other Muslim nations, we shall be able to improve our legitimacy across the world. Okay, so that's pretty good. Let's see what we got here. Medicine reforms, our whole... okay. Just a lot of reforms for now, isn't it? Research, that's pretty good. These reforms might put an end to our decline. We need a robust administration to gain full control of our... Very good. That's actually pretty good. I think I'll go for that one first. We get... yeah, alright, let's do that, because obviously we need reforms in this old age nation, which is slowly dying out. Resource power gain. Okay, so those guys can be supported. The supply, obviously we've been supplied through there. What's the 18 mean? See, I'm still learning the game. I've never really used supply. It's 3 oil. No, required is 3.78. Supported. Kind of got an idea, but yeah, if you've come to learn, you're in the wrong place. For I do not know how it all works. Let's have a look at our planes. What we got here? Oh, wow, they are terrible. We'll leave them in case we do need them in the future. We will see. So we're still gaining 0.48. It's terrible, but the reform should help us. We have a defense there. Let's sort out our border here. Hit it. Would that take Cairo? Yeah, they would. Sweet. A lot of rivers there, though. Can we support an extra troop there? Come on. Yeah, sweet. Awesome. Very good. And we have the Undershoulder. Okay, we have 5 there. There's not really any mountains except... Oh, good lord, what's this? Prince Omar Farouk's wife is dead. Today, our beloved Crown Prince's wife, Kadeen Effendi, died after a long sickness. It is a tragedy. My lord, my caliph. Commanders. Okay, so we'll push down to here. Yeah, we'll send him down there. Not really many mountains, but why not? Undershoulder. Would you like to go down there, friend? Would you like to take a trip there? Wow, that's an interesting sound effect. Ah, it's paused. No wonder. No divisions in basic training. That's fine. We'll make... oh, no, maybe not. 20 of them. Actually, 50. 50 is fine. Could we declare war? Oh wow, yeah. So basically we can't declare war because obviously we need political power. So let's push on to the red. I mean, it does make it obviously go very fast, which can be a bit unstabilizing to the game, but we will see. We will check it out. Let's have a look at our diplomatic relations. So we've definitely got the Hashemite Arabia not happy with us. But yeah, we just gotta wait and see, really, get that reforms done. And here it is, perfect on time. Oh, hello. The papal conclave. Catholic faithful in Rome breathed a sigh of relief as the Sistine Chapel's chimney bellowed forth white smoke, signifying the election of a new pope. A short time later, it was announced that the pious and popular Eugenio Cardinal Baselli had become His Holiness Pope Pius XII, leader of the Catholic Church and head of state for the Italian Federation. They've elected the new pope. Very good. Okay, so following the footsteps of his father, our Sultanate Abdul Mecid II began setting up a framework for further reformation of his empire. Whether it will be successful is another question. Okay, so dissolve parliament. Wait, what? After 938 requires matters of state. Matters of the state. It requires matters of the state, which is done. But yeah, we have to do it after 938, I guess. Wait, is that cancellation after 938? I believe it's after 938. Okay, so we'll wait for that. We will do. What does this give us? A legal code, so it's always an improvement. We could focus additional efforts in there. Okay. I think we'll do administration reforms. It is no secret that our way of administration is behind the times. We must take steps to ensure better administration by redefining the wages of civil servants. Okay. This one is at war with... Okay, so we can't do this one. What about this? Right, so we will do... Yeah, we'll do administration. So slowly, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day. And, oh, hello. Riots and protests at Rangoon University. Dissatisfaction with the lack of popular involvement in government has sparked some of the greatest demonstrations in Burma since their own independence in 1926. Stemming from the great and prestigious Rangoon University, radicalized leftist students have occupied several administration buildings and held rallies denouncing the monarchy and its feudal backers as being corrupt and detrimental to the welfare of the nation. Still, the demonstrators haven't managed to garner the support of the industrial workers and rural farmers, restricting the budding movement to the Burmese intelligentsia. Let's follow these developments. On Channel 4, Ottoman Empire. So, here we go. What's this? I think this is going to be nice. Okay. While the Article 108 of the Ottoman Constitution declares that vilayets shall be governed by the principle of decentralization, this de jure principle has never transformed into action. Now that our sweeping administrative reforms are underway, the proponents of the doctrine of Adem el-Merkeziyet are again asserting the sorry, my mouth is so dry right now. You just have to hold on 1 second, guys. 1 second. That sweet, sweet lemonade. Okay, it's not quite Hollywood, but we'll get there. Okay, so we'll start with the Adem el-Merkeziyet are again asserting that subordinating local decision making to the central bureaucracy results in tremendous inefficiency and pointless delays. With our distant subjects chafing under the direct rule of Constantinian, it would be wise to give more power to local governments over our centrally appointed governors. Shall we grant greater powers and freedoms to the administrative councils of our vilayets? More power to the local governments. Pretty good, actually. Let's do it. Excellent. But we shouldn't give them too much power, eh? If we give them too much power, they will take it from us. Underschilder. So yeah, we got 7 units in the north, east. Not too bad. We have 4 here, 6, 7 around here, and then we have 3 in this area and 2 there. Hey up, Huey Long elected as president of the USA. Despite the massive instability rampant in the nation ever since the Great Depression in 1925, the presidential elections went forward, and voting results are clear. Huey Long of America First Union Party is the 32nd President of the United States. Huey Long is famous for his successful governorship of Louisiana, but he has received a lot of criticism for his populist policies and the usage of Minutemen paramilitaries to combat political rivalries. The Combined Syndicates of America contest the election results too, calling them rigged. Let's see what a Southerner can do as a president. Huey Long. So it's not a party of the yeah, I was going to say it's not the party of the... Where are they? Wow, there's like completely different... There isn't any Democrats or Republicans. Okay, so I think he's a nationalist then. Or he's a paternal autocrat, but still kind of like a nationalist, I guess. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, doesn't really concern us for now, seeing as we are struggling with our own policies. Yes. Let's do this. Let's push forward. So now it's time to get a couple of things there. So we will Hamanders. Underschilder. Let's train up these guys. Oh, yes. Oh, that's so good. With our recent increase of political power, the end is in sight. We are nearly a stable nation. If the people still don't trust us fully, at least they don't feel compelled to violence and anger anymore. So we get national unity, division organization, dockyards, factory, and consumer good factories -10. So we've, instead of very low stability, we now have low stability. I'll tell you what, I'll take that any day. Oh, what we got? We'd have, today is the first day of the Eid al-Fitr, or the Turkish Ramazan Bayrami, and all Muslims are celebrating the end of Ramadan. Celebrate, way! Oh, happy days. Okay, so these reforms might put an end to our decline. Let's do it. We must end the decline. Get to the job. Anlaşıldı.
Anlaşıldı.
How did I know? Anlaşıldı. Okay, so oh, what's this? Ineffective administration. It has been several months since we formally adopted the metric system and the standard Ottoman script, but we are still receiving troubling reports of incompetent bureaucrats being completely unable to use the new standards of measurement, while dozens of nearly illiterate government officials have been discovered after they have proved incapable of deciphering the new form of official writing. It appears that the full implementation of these reforms will take more time than anticipated. Who hired all these useless officials? God damn. Political powers like just this. Ugh. The Ottoman Empire will rise. I will not allow it to fall. I think I will do this one first, and then I will do the next. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Now, we're not going to make any troops yet. Not quite yet. We need 6 steel though. Do we have... So we have 2 factories, so we could potentially get some steel actually. And we will get it off someone close to us, which will be... Hungary is kind of a bit landlocked. Italian Federation, he's only there, I guess. Yeah, we'll get him off that. Off them. Yeah, okay. Don't know why I had that pause, I do apologise. What? We still need steel? Seriously? Wait, what did I just get? Aluminium. German Empire. Sugar, okay. I'd rather cancel the aluminium and have the steel, because we mostly use steel. Like, yeah, look, you can see we do use tungsten, but yeah. Oh, hello, what's this? I think they're going to war, someone. Yeah, the Austrian Empire declared war on Hungary. Crisis on the Danube. Despite the victory of the Weltkrieg, the Austro-Hungarian Empire appeared to be bound to collapse. The Ausgleich of 1927, negotiated when Emperor Otto was still a child, managed to preserve it, though they granting extensive rights to most of the minorities in the empire. However, the Hungarians were angered by this fact and sought to establish a domineering position in the empire, while the Habsburgs were still interested in retaining that role. Many put high hopes on the Ausgleich of 1937 to preserve the monarchy, but it appears that all diplomacy has failed. Hungary and Austria have separated and even gone into conflict with one another, a war that is bound to affect any and all autonomous territories of the empire. Europe is never going to be calm. I'm trying to get into the roleplay. It's a little difficult when you've got a dry mouth, but I'm trying to. Oh damn! Wow. Well, they got eaten up fast. Bureaucratic reforms. Very good. Okay, so we do need these. That would be great if we could get the unity, but we need them, and we can't do that because we don't have. It's not 1938, so we will leave this selection for now. Well, that would help our decline, though, or end our decline. So yeah, I guess we'll do that then. It'll give us events, won't it? I think. There we go. Let me have a little drink of this lemonade. Hold on. Okay. Corrupt bureaucracy. The notoriously widespread corruption in the Ottoman bureaucracy is a long-established phenomenon, Over the centuries, low wages and even lower morale standards of Ottoman government officials resulted in the gradual acceptance and normalization of bribery as a means of income. Legitimized under terms such as hadir and kays, corruption became so commonplace that several Ottoman sultans were recorded to have accepted bribes. Many efforts to curtail the corruption were made over the centuries, and none of them successful. Unfortunately, it seems that our coordinated efforts to end bribery are about to meet the same fate. The reforms were instituted, which include new laws and severe penalties, are being casually disregarded by the old-headed bureaucrats, almost all of whom are feeling quite secure in their entrenched positions in the government. Several reports quite secure in their entrenched. Several reports have received indicate that any action taken against these corrupt officials are quickly covered up by their complicit superiors and high officials. It appears that eliminating the corruption will not be an easy task. Reinstitute the anti-bribery oath. So we are finding things troubling. And I do apologise if I'm making a few mistakes in the reading of certain words and, the flow of the storytelling. But again, it will come. It will come eventually. You can kind of see the land here. So here's Iraq. I think that's the border there. Then you have Jordan, obviously Israel. Then you have Syria here, Lebanon there. I do like how you can make them. Could we actually do that if we wanted to? Yes, we could. We could actually release many nations. Our ideology has grown. Due to the popular policies, one of our loyal ministers has managed to strengthen our ideology. With some additional influence, we could use this to increase our popularity. So what is our popularity? Wait, what? Are we in... What government do we have? His name is Ahmed Sarid. Doesn't show any of these, so... Paternal aristocrats. Is that us? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, let's do it. We must take over. Get a full monarchy. I mean, we still haven't done any of these. We don't have the political power. Crazy. Crazy times. Okay, so we know they have 9 units there. Only one there. Oh. Tsardom restored. The Russian Republic, created in the years of the Weltkrieg, appears only to have lasted 20 years before its end. Plagued by disorder, conflict, and inefficient governments, the Republic lost the support of the people, and Russian agencies now report that a successor of Nicholas II has been finally coronated as the new Tsar of the nation. While it is not known how different the international stance of this reborn Russian Empire will be, or even if the coronation of the Tsar will have any effect in saving the country, numerous monarchies across the world have already congratulated the Romanovs on regaining their divine birthright. But I thought they hated them. Okay, so let's see what we got here then. He does look kind of similar, a little bit different. Actually a lot different, but he does have a similar look to him. The Kingdom of Canada declared war on Denmark. Why? Do you want Greenland or something? No, what? Interesting. What is the war over? Who is this? Annex this. They want to annex the state. Wow. Okay. So Italy is fighting Austrians. Austrians are fighting Hungarians. Whoa! Uh-oh, it's all kicking off. The Second American Civil War. To uneducated foreigners, it might seem like the crisis in the United States happened out of nowhere, but experts agree that this was a civil war years in making. Ever since the collapse of New York Stock Exchange in 1925, the economy of the United States has been in constant downturn. Now,
the United States has developed in a three-way civil war between the loyalists of the old government, the syndicalist combined syndicates of America, and the conservative and xenophobic American United States. The Union State, should I say. There's already been reports of arriving volunteers from Europe to fight for a faction of their liking. The Second American Civil War might just be the first of many battlefields between the great powers of the world in this tough time for humanity.
Oh, that was a difficult accent. A troublesome development. Okay, so... Wow, that is a crazy three-way war. So, place your bets, guys. I think the United States will probably beat them back, but you never know. Okay, so we're going to leave this episode here, 35 minutes. It's a nice time. Next episode we will, once those research have gone through, we'll do weapons and tactics. Yeah, what do you reckon? Who's going to win this? And who do you reckon is going to win this war? You know, between Hungary, Austrian Empire and the Italian Federation. Let me know what you think of the reading. Do you want me to just speed up the game, or is it okay to read? I kind of like reading the events. It's quite nice. Instead of just sort of reading them quietly and then you waiting. Kind of makes sense. Yeah. So if you like it, give it a like, because that's awesome. If you're new, subscribe. I want to thank you all for the support and the comments. I will definitely write back once this is rendering. And I might make another episode tonight. I'm just got to upload some t-shirts to Amazon and stuff. So yeah, I'll see what I can do. Alright guys, you have a great week. Take care now. Bye.